impact for the birds through their volunteer efforts as a PF or QF member over the past year. This person exhibits unquestionable devotion to the Pheasants Forever, Quail Forever mission and embraces everything PF and QF. If you'll just indulge me, I want to read some of the comments that Thurman Tucker's his chapter mates read to him, or sent in to me. As a young boy, Thurman stayed with his grandparents in Mississippi, where he developed his love for the outdoors. After high school, he moved to California, but then realized how much he missed the different seasons, the changing climate, and all the animals of nature. In 1965, he picked Minnesota as a place to live and enjoy all the different outdoor seasons. He worked in a grocery business all his life, still savoring his love for the outdoors. He met his wonderful wife, Pat, at the church service where he thought he had asked her out for dinner, and she thought he was cute and went on her way to meet him. And the rest is history. They have 3 children they are very proud of: Michelle, a teacher, Angela, a pharmacist, and Jason, an architectural drafter, illustrator. Pat was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years and then took a job as a school secretary. Michelle and her husband have blessed them with 3 wonderful grandchildren. Thurman is a man of strong faith that is very spiritual. His church is very important to him. Thurman is very active with his church and currently a church elder. He has sat on many boards and committees. He has always felt closer to God through nature. He owned his own grocery store called Super Seasons in the early 70s. He really started being active in nature conservation in 1973, where on weekends he traveled to southeast Minnesota only due to his full-time job during the week. He retired in 2006, but he doesn't stay retired very well. He took a part-time job with Federal Express and retired once again in 2011. All this time, he made trips at his own expense to southeast Minnesota from Minneapolis. The first nature group he established was called Bob White Quail Society. His second nature group was WTCN, or Taking Care of Nature. He had a booth for many years at the Minnesota State Fair next to the DNR building, where he recruited visitors and asked them to send reports of quail sightings. He started the first Quail Forever chapter in Minnesota, headquartered in Caledonia, and then went to the cities and started the second Quail Forever chapter, the Metro chapter. He's active in both chapters, I can assure you. He travels to southeast Minnesota 2 to 3 times a month, always spending the night at a local lodge called the 10-Point Lodge. His lodging is provided by a fellow QF member, Dave Klinsky. Thurman's passion has been working with different youth groups, educating, and hands-on experience. He has worked with different schools organizing field trips, educational sessions, and fieldwork excursions. His goal is to educate and maintain interest in the outdoors. They have built quail feeders and assisted him in emergency feedings. He has had them do shrub plantings. His latest project is building quail covey headquarters with pallets and used Christmas trees. Right on the high school grounds at Caledonia High School. In the metro area, he has met with a couple of teachers about the Chimney Swift project. Thurman has also worked on local farmland, and the metro group did some cutting down of trees and shrubs there. Thurman promotes CP33, edge feathering and dusting areas, and the planting of native grasses and wildflowers. He not only promotes quail, which is his passion, but he promotes all upland birds. When the federal government provided money for CP33, Thurman was one of the main people going to farmers, actually going to their door, trying to get them to sign up. He even promised them carrot cake for signing up. Pat made the cakes and he did the promising, according to Pat. Thurman organizes a Bob White Field Day as an annual event. He hosts quarterly landowner habitat meetings. He has organized a quail habitat seminar and attends a field educational seminar in Missouri every summer. He encourages good land stewardship. He reports and logs quail sightings, broods, whistling, and coveys. He has started a Facebook page he blogs on weekly. He's also assisted in the design of the new website for Quail, MinnesotaQuailForever.org. His efforts are endless and sincere. It's an honor to know such a man. Thurman, please come forward and accept our Volunteer of the Year.
I guess I'm honored, blessed, humble. I just totally, I'll be very honest with you. I wasn't even aware I was supposed to come up here today. I moved down the stairs what my concern and all. But anyway, just my love for wildlife. I just appreciate wildlife. I appreciate people. I appreciate my wife for making all those great characters.